Right, good afternoon. Welcome to this week's video. It's a bit blurry. Apologies if the sound is absolutely dreadful. We're here in the Lake District, just a group of us, a couple of days up in the fells, and then a couple of days pack rafting, doing a bit of fishing as well. So we're heading up from Seathwaite up to Styhead Tarn. It looks absolutely amazing down here at the moment. It looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. Right, without further ado, let's crack on and let's get up to the top.
Come on, the hobbits! Follow me, I'll show you the way.
That is warm. It's really muggy. Plus I'm a bit out of condition as well, because it's been probably a year since I've been up in the hills. But it's nice. It's really nice to be out. So this week, in fact, probably about now, we should be on the ferry waiting to cross over to the Hook of Holland for a 2-week pack rafting trip over in Sweden. But due to this flu thing that's been going around for a year, that ain't happening. So we've chosen the Lake District for a few days instead. Hopefully we'll be back up to northern Sweden next year, but we shall see. Anyway, enough talking and blowing out my backside. But Jesus. Right, just coming up to the bridge, and as I always say, about 20 minutes left and we're there. I don't know how pitching is. I think we're going to struggle pitching, I really do. So the delights of Styhead Tarn. I think we might be alright, we might be able to find somewhere in the lee. Right, that's it, it's decided, we're going here. It's like being with bloody Goldilocks, too hot, too cold, not right in the middle. But this is a spot, we're going to do it now. God knows what fishing's going to be like, but we shall give it a go. Yeah, right, tents up. Right, so that's tents all pitched. Mine's not looking too bad. Just pitched just in the lee there. Jared's is not looking great at all. It's really windy and it's not an easy pitch, so we're just deciding what to do really. There's another chap who's trying to go at pitching, but he's give up just down on the tarn down there. So yeah, I don't know, Jared's tent's just not playing ball. It's a single poled ridgeline tent and it's just not playing ball in this wind because the wind's just all over the place. Sort it out, Van Gogh, he says. So yeah, give us 5 minutes and we'll work out what we're doing. So do you reckon you've got to sleep nice in there tonight then?
It's proper country in here.
Well, I've just had a dive in the tent. It is just squalling. So we're just having a go at trying to repitch Jared's tent again. But the wind's just all over the place. You just can't, it's just all over. You just can't bloody get it in a good pitch. So the single ridgeline tents in this sort of wind ain't no good at all. I'm in the wild country Zepharos 2 and no, Zepharos 1, and it's not bad at all. But yeah, that Vango one is a struggle. Right, took the executive decision. We're going to knock it on the head. We're going to go back down to the van. You can't pitch a tent in this. I mean, look at the state of that. It's like a bloody pancake, as Jared calls it. It's just ridiculous. So we're going to knock it on the head, back down to the van, get the bottle of rum out, and see how it goes. And so I have no idea what we're going to get up to. Because it's so windy, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to pop the bloody roof. So it might be freeze up in that little tiny bed, but we shall see. Anyway, time to pack up and make our way back down. So yeah, it started blowing an absolute hoolie up there, to the point where it bent the main pole of Jared's tent. Reese's tent went. So yeah, took the executive decision, and I think it was a pretty good one, to come down. It was not nice, and it got worse, to be perfectly honest. It's a little bit better now we're down in the valley, but I won't share my tent with those two. I like them, but not that much. So we're just coming back down to the farm. Now, camping down at the farm is all closed because of COVID, so we're not so sure what we're going to do. So whether they'll allow us just to stop in the van, I don't know. But we'll see when we get down there. Right, so massive change of plan. We'll come down off the fells because that was absolutely dreadful where we were, and if we did head up back there, we were just going to be in the cloud, in the wind. So yeah, we've decided to knock that on the head, and we've come down to Bridgend Farm, which is just out, it's on the north side of Thirlmere. Stayed here last year, absolutely lovely little campsite. So we're just walking across the dam at the side of Thirlmere there, and just going to get on that shore over there and get some of these rigged and ready rods out and see what we can get out of Thirlmere. So I'm going to have a go at fishing with the X5, hopefully do a bit of fly fishing as well, but also I've got the Fish Rig Max, that little telescopic rod with me, with 4 interchangeable tips. So we're going to be giving that a go for some perch, hopefully be giving a go with some Ned rigs and some other lures. So yeah, we shall just see what we catch. But the weather's a bit better now. Still a little bit of wind, but it's really nice, and it's also nice just to come down and do a bit of a recce for our pack rafting tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, let's get further around and see what we can catch. Right then, so I think what we'll do first is we'll have a go at setting up the Fish Rig Max. So I haven't properly reviewed this rod. I've only used it a couple of times, and the times that I have used it, it's been an absolute brilliant rod. Took this out a couple of weeks ago when we were on a family holiday, and done a bit of surface fishing for some carp, and this was absolutely spot on for it. So as you can see by the rod, it's actually built to be used with a bait casting reel and a fixed spool reel, and then you've got the little plastic cover, the protection cover for the top of the 4 telescopic sections there, and then in this little plastic tube you've got the 3 different weighted tips there. So I'm going to have a go at Ned rig fishing today and a couple of surface lures. So I'm going to be using the red tip on this. So we'll get this all set up, and we'll see whether we can get anything out of the water. The boys are fishing, one's on the bottom, one's on the surface, nothing as yet, but we'll see what we can get. Absolutely nothing. I fished the bottom, fished the top, fished the middle. Jared's been float fishing. Absolutely nothing. I've lost about 3 or 4 lures. But yeah, I think what they say about Thirlmere being a difficult water to fish is true. And plus, with my previous experience of me blankety blanks, it hasn't been too good. Anyway, back to base now, back to the van. I'll crack open a couple of tinnies. We've also got a couple of steaks to do tonight as well, and then just to relax, and then we'll be back out on Thirlmere tomorrow in the pack rafts, and then hopefully we'll catch some, and then catch you later.